what are the benefits of becoming buff?
Oh no! Catapult's coming over the castle wall! Whatever will we do?
Warm up, warm up, warm up, warm up, warm up. This is my warm up, snorting cocaine. Nolan North was caught snorting cocaine.
Come to me, haha!
Hello and welcome to NGNN. You're watching the TWIG for all your news needs of this week in gaming. I'm your host, C.M. McClouse. Welcome to the show. Let's get straight into the news, shall we? Our first news story of the day is all about Gamescom. A Saints Row reboot was announced, and it looks pretty okay. Yeah, not that great.
What are you talking about? Saints Row's bloody good, mate.
No. Oh, the developers have said that it won't be as edgy as previous games in the series, and that it's going back to its roots. So, yeah, I don't really get it either. The Saints Row reboot is also coming to all current and last-gen systems, except for Nintendo Switch. And it has a release date of February 25, 2022. It's just really average looking in my opinion. I was never quite a fan of the Saints Row series. Played a little bit of Saints Row the Third. It was okay, bit of fun. But yeah, I never really got into the series. It was all pretty mediocre, to be honest, and this looks more of the same. But I'm sure if you're a fan of the Saints Row series, you're glad to see it return. But, you know, I'm pretty sure that fans of the Saints Row series would have been happy with any kind of game in that franchise. Because it's been a while, and a reboot is a reboot is a reboot. And what is this? Read it. Okay. Oh, breaking news. Say Saints Row is good. Or else... What the... No, man. Come on. Greg, I am not going to say Saints Row is good because I don't think it is. You can think that it is, but I don't. Alright? Moving on to the next news story. Halo Infinite got a new multiplayer trailer and a release date of December 8, 2021. Moving on, Elden Ring got some new 15 minutes of gameplay. If you're unfamiliar, it's a Souls-like game from the developers of Bloodborne, but it's open world this time and it looks spectacular. Many of our questions were answered about Elden Ring, including how the lore will be discovered through interacting with important NPCs. Alright. A new Marvel game was announced that's actually in the style of the XCOM games from the developers of that franchise. It's called Marvel's Midnight Suns, and it has a huge variety of Marvel characters, including all of the Avengers, and even Ghost Rider, which I love, and many of the mutants, including Wolverine. Horizon Forbidden West got a release date of February 18, 2022. Along with a small update to the Horizon Zero Dawn logo, as well as a PS5 update to include 4K 60 FPS gameplay. An extended look of Call of Duty Vanguard campaign was shown. Moving on, Deathloop got a release date of September 14 this year, and the previously announced LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga got some new gameplay and a new release window of spring 2022 in America. Dying Light 2 got some new gameplay and looks amazing, and the developers also revealed that it's actually also coming to Nintendo Switch later on down the line, which is interesting. And if you remember from the first episode of the TWIG, I was talking about Nickelodeon's All-Star PlayStation's All-Stars Battle Royale Brawl. Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. Got two new characters revealed. April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, and Catdog! I love Catdog! And there was actually a small soldiers-inspired game shown called Hypercharge. I am a big fan of that movie. I think it was originally announced as a multiplayer shooter but has now revealed that it's going to have a campaign as well, so that's cool. One of my favorite TV shows of all time, Mythbusters, is getting a video game, and there was a trailer shown, and it looks really cool. I'm very keen to get it, and it looks like a simulator style game, kind of like a Kerbal Space Program style thing, where you construct things to then test with physics and all kinds of fun stuff with missions, and it looks awesome. On to the next game. There was a game shown called Sands of Aura, which is a Souls-like game, and a new theme park game was announced called Park Beyond. It looks bombastic and wacky and fantastical. Moving on, Little Nightmares 2 is getting a next-gen update, and a new Pokemon-style MMO was announced. Not actually Pokemon. It's called Doke-V, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yes, it looks very Pokemon-inspired, but it's also got like some, I don't know, Jet Set Radio vibes, like an open world, run around doing like God knows what, all kinds of weird, wacky things. Looks actually pretty cool. And it's from the Korean developers of Black Desert Online, so cool. A new Aussie game was shown called Broken Roads. It is a top-down strategy survival apocalypse style game. Looks really cool, and it's coming in 2022. And it's got the backing of Team 17 as its publishers, who are really good. Fellow Aussies unite! A new trailer for Riders Republic was also shown at Gamescom, and I'm particularly excited about it because it's in the style of Steep. It's a spiritual successor to Steep, but this time not just snowboarding. It's got skiing and it's got mountain bike riding and all kinds of things on mountains. It's almost like an MMO, and it's very cool, and it's got shown some new gameplay, and it's really cool and awesome, and I like it, and I want it, and it's probably not going to be that great, but I still want it, and it's cool. And next news story, here we go. There is also a 8-bit arcade style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming called TMNT Shredder's Revenge, made from the developers of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. And that game was really good. So, overall, there was some pretty good games shown here and there, but I gotta say, I'm not all that impressed. It's a bit of a lackluster year at Gamescom as far as announcements go, particularly because the highlight of the show was the announcement of a Saints Row reboot. The highlight of the show. And the rest of the games are kind of, I mean, some are good, but there's no real big, like, whoa, cool new announcement game. I mean, at least at EA Play there was Dead Space remake. That's far superior to a Saints Row reboot, in my opinion. Anyway, moving on from Gamescom, our next news story comes from the movie world, but it's video game related. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yes, that was a pretty cool movie with Jim Carrey. The voice actor for Knuckles was announced, and it's Idris Elba, or Idris Elba, however you want to pronounce it, I don't care. I think that his baritone and charismatic acting will suit the character of Knuckles quite well, and yes, I'm excited to see the sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog movie. The rumour mills were in full swing these last couple of weeks. There are so many rumours. Holy damn. So let's go through them, shall we? First of all, there's a rumour that From Software, the developers who are currently making Elden Ring, are also, after that, making a PS5 exclusive Souls-like game But it's not Bloodborne 2, apparently. That's what the rumors say. There's another rumor that a Wipeout game is in early development for PS5 and PSVR 2, or the VR equivalent of the PS5 system. So that's really cool, because we haven't seen a proper new Wipeout game since 2048 on the Vita. And I really love that series. Wipeout is awesome. Not the TV show, the racing game. There's also a rumor to go along with the very real news that Twisted Metal is coming back as a TV series, but also rumored that it's also coming back as a new video game in 2023, apparently. So that's very exciting. I love Twisted Metal, and I'm super excited to see that TV show. That's not a rumor. And there's another rumor that there's a Sly Cooper game also in development, also 2023, I think. Probably not from the original developers, probably from the developers of Sly Cooper 4. So yeah, awesome. And the final and perhaps biggest rumor of this week is that Grand Theft Auto is getting a remastered trilogy coming out this year. That includes GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Well, yes, please. A brand new, fully remastered trilogy of those games on PS5 would be awesome. Let's hope it's also coming to PS4, because that would be also very good. And perhaps our wackiest news story of the week comes from Ubisoft, where they're apparently desperately wanting to make Ubisoft Land a theme park, and apparently they're not giving up. They're just gonna do it. Why? Okay, they think they're Nintendo, I guess. Anyway, well, that about does it for this week in gaming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to NGNN, and thank you for watching the Twig. And thank you for watching to the end of episode 2. And thank you again, because I'm thanking you, and I'm Sam McClouse, and thank you for thanking you. See you next time on the This Week in Gaming.
Alright. I think that was pretty good. That was at least decent. I'm sure Nathgamer will be overwhelmingly surprised how mediocre that was.
What? I was not that bad.
Whatever.
Oh, come on. I did good. Nathgamer will be proud.
Oh, say so rules.